Hi there guys, and welcome to my short little tutorial on Bella's Lullaby. This is not your average tutorial. I'm not giving a tutorial of the whole thing today. This is actually a tutorial to help people with reaching notes in the left hand, mainly. So, what I've got here, I've got the notes, the main ones I'm going to be looking at today. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make chords work. We get to the chords where it's C, G, and D, and then it goes into C, G, E. I myself cannot reach it. So sometimes when in the very beginning of the song, when it has this first combo, I use my right hand. The second time when you go like this, and then you start going on that, and you continuously do. Right, and I know my letters are fading, but, you know. Anyway, when you're doing this chord, the C, G, D to C, G, E, instead of doing this, because your hand is all the way up there, so you can't just, fudge it if like the first time, what I do, instead of the C, G, E, I do this, and then just bring that C up an octave here. So originally it's C, G, D, C, G, E. You turn it into C, G, D, move your hand, put to this C, the octave, and here. So these, the G and the D and the E stay the same. It's the C that moves. So you might think it sounds a little weird, but when you're a musician, something has to work. Let me show you what I mean by what I just did. Here's the original notes. You've got C, G, D, C, G, E. And instead, what I just did, you move this up an octave. And in that way, you get G, C, E as your new chord. Similarly, when you start after you finish and now, and similarly, when you start this, when you start that part of the song, there's G, D, A, and then G, D, B. Similarly, like I did in the last one, of course different notes, I still keep G, D, A in this order, but you move this G up an octave. So it's always the lowest one. So this G comes up here, so it turns into, see what I did? G. And in that case, what I did, just to show you the visual, here's the original, G, D, A, G, D, B. Just move, just move this G up there. Alright? So now you've got D, G, B. And you might think that it would be hard to, go through that when you're practicing or when you play, because it's a jump, so it's, but it fits because you're still got this other note, so it's kind of like slowly, like that. It takes practice if you don't get it at first, and these things take time. So what I'm going to attempt to do is show you how I do that by playing those parts, and just show you how easy it is for me, or for anyone, to do it. If you really love a piece, you try to make it work, So, let me try to work this out. So for now, I'm just going to show you the left hand. And just pay attention to how easy it is to switch the G's, and the C's. It's quite simple. talking about. And that, my friends, is my short tutorial. I will have another tutorial of Bella's Lullaby up eventually. I've got to get a practice room so I don't have to do it on this. And thanks for watching, and I hope this helps. And if you have any more questions, just drop me a line and I'll be sure to get it to you. And by the way, read my information. Do it. On all the videos. Please read. I can't stress that enough. Please. Please read. Thanks.